Hello and welcome to the B2 Tourist Visa Application Self-Assessment video brought to you by ImmigrationEase.com, where affordable, professional quality immigration case preparation is made as easy as 1, 2, 3. Before we dive into the assessment, please click the pause button to read our disclaimer and then resume the video as soon as you're done. So, you're interested in applying for a B2 tourist visa. Well, step one in the process is to find out if you qualify for a tourist visa. So without further delay, let's begin the assessment. Question number one. Are you interested in entering the U.S. temporarily for tourism, pleasure, or medical treatment? Yes, that's right. Medical treatment also qualifies. We'll get to that in a bit, but let's just discuss some of the acceptable purposes for the B2 tourist visa. Of course, one would include simply touring the United States. If you're interested in seeing sights, tourism is acceptable. If you're on vacation, you can show that you're on a break. And another thing is simply visiting family or friends. If you have invitations, you can show that. If you're also going to be engaging in fraternal or social service activities, you can use that as a tourist visa purpose. If you're going to be participating as an amateur without any compensation in musical, sports, or similar events or contests, again, amateur where you're not a professional being paid, you can apply for a B2 tourist visa. And also note that if you want to take a short course of study, which is recreational and not towards not credit towards a degree, and the course is less than 18 hours per week, this is also permitted on a visitor visa. As an example, if you're taking a vacation to the US and during your vacation you would like to take a 2-day cooking class for your enjoyment, there's no credit earned, then this would be permitted while you are here on a visitor visa. A consular officer will determine the visa category that you need based on your purpose of travel. So if you're actually going to be here somewhat for a business purpose, they might issue it as a B1. Or you might even get a B1, B2. But I digress. Let's return back to the point of medical treatment. Yes, you can also apply for a B2 visa, that is, for medical treatment. You're going to need to document the condition. You're not also going to need to document that you're going to be able to afford and pay for the medical treatment, and that you have arrangements for this treatment in the United States. Question number two. Can you demonstrate that you have intent to return to your home country after your trip to the United States? Evidence of this would include a job waiting for you back home, or a business that you own back home that you manage. If you have a permanent address, you can show that. You can show a deed, or you can show a lease agreement of your property wherever you live, so that you show that you have your abode is not in the United States, it's going to be abroad. If you have a family that's well settled and established back home, you can show that. You can show that you have a spouse, marriage certificate, for example. You can show you have kids, they're attending school, things like that. That's just a few examples of ties to your home country. So that's basically the assessment. Pretty simple, huh? And if you've answered yes to the above questions, and assuming you have no grounds for inadmissibility, you should be eligible to apply for a B2 tourist visa. This completes the B2 tourist visa self-assessment. If you have concluded that you qualify for a B2 visa and you wish to prepare the application, we recommend that you purchase our B2 Tourist Visa Application Do-It-Yourself Toolkit. Since it is an audiovisual guide where you will receive or be directed to all the required materials to prepare your application, you'll never miss a step or be confused. We are confident that you will find our kits to be the easiest to follow and most effective kits available on the market. However, if you are still unsure as to whether you may qualify for a B2 tourist visa and you have more questions, then we recommend that you arrange a consultation with an immigration attorney by calling the phone number listed below.